Okay, there we go. Yay, we're live. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about 30-day breakaway. Just give you guys a couple of points and tips and things that you should know for if you're wanting to launch this program now with us coaches, or if you're wanting to do it in the future, just to help you have a game plan set in place. So first, a couple announcements real quick. Right now our coach test group is going on for 30-day breakaway. I really suggest doing it with us, so that way you get the experience of doing the program, having some accountability with it, so you can see what the program is like. Right now is a VIP boot camp with eDallas, and that is open through the 18th, I believe, that you can join. But there are some great trainings in there, product trainings like over the program. She goes live and does Q&A with us. She answers questions. There's testimonials and interviews with people who've done the program, which is really cool. You get more of an inside look into how they experienced the program and how it helped them. So make sure you're in that group. It's for all coaches, not just if you've purchased 30-day breakaway. So that way you can get in there and get the information, hear more about the program. The 19th is when the customer access opens for 30-day breakaway. So your customers, whoever's interested, your prospects, just anybody who wants to purchase can purchase on that day. I will be opening our team 30-day breakaway group that day. So we'll have 1 week of prep to help people get used to the app, help them ease into working out again, make sure it gives them also a little bit of a buffer time to hopefully get their materials in the mail. Beachbody is shipping really fast right now. I actually had mine shipped today or yesterday, and I ordered it Sunday night. So it should be here Friday or Saturday. So if we give that week time span, it might be able to allow people to get their stuff in the mail that they need for the program. And then we'll officially start the program with them on the 26th. So what we'll do as coaches, though, is if you've already started the program, you won't restart it with them. You'll just keep going where you're at and just be in the group with us and leading and engaging and helping your customers with it. So that is also the day that the prep week for our November accountability group will open. So if you want to co-run the November group with me, or just be in there and add your customers in there, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure you talk to me about that. So the 26th of October is the prep week, and then I'll officially start on November 2nd. Okay, so let's get a little bit more into 30-day breakaway. I have felt with the last few program launches that we've had with Beachbody, they've done a really good job of teaching us how to effectively launch this program and how to talk about it. Since they've done that the past few times, they haven't done it as heavily with 30-day breakaway. So I just want to share kind of some of my knowledge with it with you guys, and just how I go about marketing and talking to people about a new program and just getting excited for it. So like I said, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're in that VIP group. Make sure you're watching the videos, listening to the interviews. There's typically one per day, and they aren't too terribly long. One main thing that I always think about for any time that I'm starting a group or launching a new program is to think about starting to market the program or market the group or talk to people about 10 to 14 days before it starts. So like our group is going to start on the 19th. Today is the 7th. That's 12 days before. So typically right now is when I'll start posting on my stories a little bit more about the program. Maybe I'll start sharing some of the videos, and I'll go over that in a little bit. Or I'll start sharing some testimonials and different things along those lines. But right now also is when I'll start inviting people to try out the sample workout. So this week, I heavily invite like crazy to all of my friends I know who like running, are interested in fitness. I have a lot of running friends on Instagram. So I've been talking to them like crazy this week, seeing if they want to try the sample workout. I'm also offering a little giveaway. That's just something fun that you can do if you want to. But starting on Monday is when I started private messaging people about the program. And what that does is that also helps them start to focus on me when they hear my messages with them that there's a sample workout for this program. I'm doing it right now. I get to be like in the coach exclusive group for it. They'll start watching my stories and watching my posts and see how my experience is for these 2 weeks before it opens for customers. And so it'll really help them get a good idea of what the program is and pique their interest by watching you on your stories. So your first step, what you want to do is maybe go out and invite a lot of people to try the workout, try the sample workout. I can read you my message, so just so you can hear a little bit of what I like to say, but I want to encourage you to figure out your own way of doing it, and just what your wording is. So I said, hey, how's your week going so far? And then if I've been talking to them, I know what's going on in their life, I'll ask them about something that I saw that they posted or whatever. And then the next part I'll say is, I wanted to reach out and see if there's a chance you'd be interested in a free sample workout for an unreleased lifting and running program. I just started this program yesterday and I already can't believe how good it is. I would love to gather some others' feedback on it as well. What do you think? It's totally free, and I'm also doing a $15 gift card giveaway. So that's a simple way that you can do it. You can change the wording, do whatever you want, but it's also really good to put out that sample workout for people so they know that is available. Okay. After that, you do want to keep track of all of your people that you invite. So anytime that you're inviting to, like, giving out the sample workout or inviting to your group, you want to be making a list of everybody that you're inviting so you know who you've invited and when to go back and follow up with them. So with your Success Club business activity tracker, you'll see this in your trainings, and when you open the PDF, there are these pages that are just like lines. So like there's a spot for your name, the date that you reached out to them or invited them, some notes about it, and then a check mark for following up with them. These are amazing. You want these. My packet is huge. I do a couple packets of these per year. And so every time I invite somebody, when I'm working on my bat, I write their name down and the date that I invited them. And then typically 2 days later, I'll go back and follow up with everybody if they haven't responded to me. So something that might be easy for you to forget is to follow up with people, but so often, like 90% of the people that I go back and I follow up with, is when they respond to me, they just forgot to respond to me. When I follow up with them, I'm like, hey, I know life is crazy. Like, I was just curious, were you wanting this or not? Or were you wanting more information or not? If not, I totally understand, like, no pressure. And a lot of times when people respond to me, they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I didn't press send, or I got called away, or whatever. Like they completely missed the message. And so it's so important to follow up with people, because that's where it is. So typically 2 days after I invite somebody, I'll go back and I'll follow up with them if I haven't heard from them, or I always just check anyways, because sometimes I will make that same mistake of opening a message and getting called away by the kids or doing something else and forgetting that I didn't respond to them. So it's always good to do that. One main thing I want to say about any program launch is that it's so much better to just show people videos and graphics of the information about the program versus just like what we called word slatting on them, where it's like if somebody's like, oh yeah, I'd like more information, instead of you sending a huge long message of what the program is, how long it is, X, Y, and Z, it is so much easier just to send them a video of the program. So like the promo video, or if they're ready to look at the pricing options, you send them a picture of the pricing options. And I'm going to go ahead and screen share and show you guys in the coach office where to find all of this, just to make sure that you know where everything is. And this is where I pull stuff from all of the time. Okay. So here I am in my coach office. You'll click on grow my business. This is where you're going to find all of your tools, and you're going to click on product tools and shareable media. Anytime we have new programs, old programs, whatever you need, this is where it all is. So if you want sample workouts to share with other people for other programs, you'll go here, you'll scroll down till you find the workout program. find the sample workout link underneath the videos and send it to them. But for today, we're just going to look at 30-day breakaway. And if you have not explored this page, you need to do that just so you know what's available for you right now. There's a breakaway, that's a challenge group guide for our groups, but this product training guide has basically everything about the program in one place for you to learn about. So that's where I would say you need to start. If you don't know anything about the program, that's where you're going to start. So when I talk about sharing a video with them to explain the program, you'll go down here to videos and then click on view more, and there will be a promo video or 2 or 3 that explain the program. So see, there's one right here. So go to the distance with 30-day breakaway. That has more coach stories and coach videos in it. Or there's the official promo video for 30-day breakaway, and that's all about the program, the workouts and everything. And you'll click on copy link down here. And what that will do is, here, I'll just show you guys. So I copied the link. And what it will do is it will show the video kind of on your coach page. So if somebody watches a video and they're like, oh yeah, I'm in, and they jump the gun and don't talk to you and want to buy something, they'll be connected to you and you'll be their coach. So like, here's the video and there's my name and email address and phone number. And so like, if they end up being like, oh, hey, I want to text her, or I want to email her, or if they click on view my site over here, like that'll lead them to the shop page if they decide they want to buy something like straight from the video. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does. And so this will just link them to you as their coach right away. So that's one video that I always share with people. They're like, yeah, I'm interested. And like, can I get more information on it? Then I'll send them like this video. And at the end of the message, I'll say, what do you think? Always ask a question at the end of the message so they have something to respond to, instead of just sending them the link and say, here you go. Because then it just kind of leaves it open-ended, and they don't always respond to that. So another thing I will say that is super helpful is sharing the before and afters and the stories that are with them. So Beachbody has been really good lately at sharing the stories that are with these before and after pictures. And so you can see here, there's just an awesome bank place of before and afters from 30-day breakaway. They're all fantastic. But here, this is a Word document that you can open, but for each person, it says, okay, here's what they use, this is how much weight they lost, and then some quotes from them about how the program changed their lives. Like you can see here, I found a new joy in running and a new confidence in the fact that I can run. I'm 44 years old and I've run 2 5Ks. It's amazing to me. I never thought I'd be able to run a whole 5K. And it's, all of these stories are so encouraging. I just love reading these. These are just like my geek out moment. I just love hearing how people's lives were changed by these programs. So that's another main resource that I would highly utilize. So when I talked about earlier about sending the graphic for if people are like, yeah, I'm interested, I want to do this program, I'm ready, this is the graphic that you're going to send them that are their pricing options. And this is for people who do not have Beachbody On Demand currently. So that's what's called a challenge pack. And it includes a year access to Beachbody On Demand, the VIP early access to the program, the materials that they need, both nutrition programs, which is huge, the shaker cup, the nutrition guide, yeah, everything they need is here. It's only $160. Most people that I share with this with, I'll send them this image and then I'll send them a quick audio message of like, hey, here's a little bit of explanation of each of these things, and I'll try to make it really brief because like I said earlier, we don't really want to word splat on them, but we want them to know what these different things are. So I'll say, okay, so with these package deals, you get 12 months access to our workout streaming library, which has over 2,200 workouts. This program is not fully released to our library, so you'll actually have early access to it. You'll have the materials for it, which is the running belt and the loops and the guides and the workout calendar. You can either start with a month of breakfast and healthy snacks, or if you need a good boost for your workouts, a good pre-workout, a clean pre-workout, and some protein, you can go that way. If you need some help with your nutrition, we have both of our comprehensive programs, over $300 worth just right there in our nutrition programs for you to give you guidance, and then some other cool accessories that'll just help you in your journey. So that's basically all that I say to them, and then give them that pricing option. As always, as I said earlier, follow up with people in 2 days if you haven't heard from them. Just say, hey, I know life's crazy, because life is crazy for me too. I just wanted to check and see what you thought about those options. What questions do you have? Like, I'm here to answer all of your questions and talk with you. So those are just some key points of how I talk to people about it, how I follow up, how I invite, and always make sure that you're posting, hey, if you're sharing on your stories, always say, this is a day that we're starting, because giving a date will help people be like, okay, if I want to do this, like, I got to do it now. And I'll help people to get excited for it and to get going with reaching out to you or in your conversation or whatever. Something that's really key and vital is sharing videos. And I've noticed when I watch other people's stories on Instagram and Facebook, I'm instantly drawn to something that's a video of either them talking or something that their kids are doing, or if it's like something like this, like a video, like a 30-day breakaway video, I immediately like watch. And so something that I've been doing is I'll open the coach office on my phone and I will screen record some of these videos. And Beachbody has said you can completely do this. It's no problems at all. So what I'll do is I'll open one of these videos on my phone. I'll go to the app. It's called Record It. If you don't have a new iPhone, you don't have the screen record option. This is the app to use. And so I'll open it, and then what it will do is like it'll just say tap screen to start recording. And you just press that, you go back to the video and you play it and you let it record the video, and then you can go and edit it, save it to your phone, edit the size, whatever, and then you can upload it to your stories and share it there. The only bad thing is that your stories will only let you upload a 1-minute video. And so if you do want to share longer than 1 minute, you have to break it down in your photo roll before uploading. But I would suggest keeping it to a minute, picking a minute of one of these. If it's a longer video, just picking 1 minute of it to share. But that has been really, really good for piquing people's interest in my stories. Like that over anything else, that's what always catches people's eyes. That's where I get the most votes on my polls. That's where I get the most like responses to me in my inboxes. It just gives people a good glimpse of who the trainer is, what the program is, and kind of get the overall gist of it. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to comment anytime. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I have. I will end this recording and post it. As like I said, if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment or message me. If you're like, I don't know what to do, please tell me, because it's better for me to know and be able to help you than you just be extremely overwhelmed and not know what to do next.